guys, it's Jenna. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm going to be doing this kind of glam makeup look. I used a lot of Anastasia Beverly Hills products, so if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching and I hope you enjoy. So the first thing we're going to use is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I'm just going to open that up and get a rice size amount. This goes a long way, so you're just going to spread that I like to start from my nose out and go up to the forehead and just apply that all over. That way you can have a nice even base to put your foundation on. For foundation, I'm going to take the CoverGirl Healthy Vitalist Elixir Foundation in the shade 705 Ivory, and I'm just going to take a few pumps of that on the back of my hand. Oh, this pump's starting to give out, but that's fine. And then I'm going to use a wet beauty blender and just dab that all over my face. And I didn't... Ooh. Ooh girl, that looks a little dark, but it's fine. But I just dabbed that all over my face, and in any spots that I need more coverage, like on my cheeks where I break out more and have more redness, I just add more foundation there. For concealer, I'm going to take the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Light to Vanilla, and we're just going to put that under the eyes. And you guys might think like the triangles are normal. I don't like to do that because that's just a lot of product. I mean, this is a lot too, but it's a little bit more bearable, and my eyes are round, so I like to round them out with the concealer as well. And then if I have any problem spots, which right now they're actually being covered up pretty well with the foundation, but I am going to cover up my cheeks a little bit more, and I like to take it on the bridge of my nose, is I take the Photo Focus Concealer by Wet n Wild in the shade Light Ivory, which is, I believe is their lightest shade, and I just take it down the bridge of my nose to cover any redness. And then up here, and then I'm gonna put it on this cheek because I have a couple of breakouts over here, and it's just a little bit darker than the NARS Radiant Concealer, or Creamy Radiant, I don't even know what I just said. But and then I just take my damp beauty blender again and blend this all out. Now that all the concealer is blended out, I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fair, which I believe is the lightest shade, and I'm just going to set my under eyes with this. And I'm gonna take my wet beauty blender, or damp actually, and just pack that under and bake with this setting powder. Oh wow, feels a good look. 5 minutes, but normally while I'm letting this set, I'll either start with my eyebrows or my eyeshadow. So today I'm going to do my eyebrows, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade, who knows, probably dark brown, one of the darker colors that they come in. And I'm going to get pretty close to the mirror so I can see what's going on, and hopefully you guys are going to stay in focus while I do this. And what I like to do is brush through the brows first, that way I can get any of the foundation out of them as best as I can. And then I like to make sure that there's a little bit, not too high, on the pencil, and then I start on the edge of my brow and start to create that tail with the pencil and work my way into the brow, just using my natural shape to enhance what I already have. I just like to extend it and make it a little bit thicker and darker than what I have. And then I go under and draw a light line under the brow and connect it to what we have already filled in. And then do the same on top with light strokes. And then at the front, I like to do it very softly because you don't want to have that block brow in the front. That's not cute. No one likes the way that looks. And then I take the spoolie and brush it all out. So now that I have my other eyebrow on, obviously we're a little bit more symmetrical, I'm going to start with the eyeshadow while we finish baking the rest of our face. So I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. It's one of my favorites right now. I just keep reaching for it. So we put tempera all over everything to set it, and I used a Morphe M433 for that. And I'm gonna keep with the same brush, and I'm gonna take Orange Soda, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to pop that in the crease. and I'm just gonna do that on both eyes. Just kind of going back and forth with this color in windshield wiping motion so you can get the full effect. And this is really just the transition shade. It's not really important that it's like, sorry, that it's like super, you know, neat. It can kind of be all over the place. Okay, next I'm going to take burnt orange, which is this color right here, and I'm going to take this on a Bugashix brush. It's the, I can't read it, it's smudged off. It looks like this. This is one of my favorite brushes for eyeshadow, but I'm taking that shade burnt orange and I'm going over what we already did. I'm looking down because there's a mirror right here, but I'm going under that color where we already did it, but still in the crease, because I made that other color a little bit messy, and also bringing that on the outer V and blending upward. So I'm doing this, and as you can see, it's deepening everything up and keeping it relatively the same color. And I'm doing this in more circular motions, that way it's kind of more blended than the orange color was because it's darker, so it's going to be easier to mess up the blending than the lighter color would be. I'm thinking today that I'm gonna take Sienna, which is this red brown color. I don't know if you guys can really see what's happening right here. It's this red brown color, and I'm gonna take this on a Morphe M514 brush, and I'm just gonna grab some of that and tap off the excess because, oh, that was cute dust. And I'm gonna put that more in the outer V to deepen it up, and even a little bit over. Okay, that was not just the outer V. I put it up towards the brow bone a little bit. So you're doing that on both eyes. Ooh, I brought that over further on this eye. It's okay. I kind of don't really like focus on making it super neat because I normally do like a cut crease pretty much every day. Not with concealer, but I'll show you how I do it because I'm doing it today too. And like even right there, I'm gonna fix that later, so like it's not a big deal that it's like touching my eyebrow. You know what I mean? I'm not super worried about it. So the next color I'm gonna take is Mulberry, which is right here. And it's kind of that deeper. It's the same, it's a very similar shade to Sienna, but just deeper. So I'm taking that on the same Morphe M514 and just kind of putting it right here, like on the very tight V outer eyelid area to really deepen that up and give you that reddish rusty color. I'm gonna take a Bugashix tapered blending brush, and with nothing on it, I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. Make sure things are looking nice and blended and nice. Anyways, next I'm taking this Morphe flat shader brush pretty much, and I'm just gonna take that Tempera shade from earlier, and we're gonna go along your brow bone because I don't like putting shimmer right there or highlight or any of that nonsense. So we highlight with a matte color because that's what I like to do, and it really sharpens up that thing, and I do it on both sides. And I try to make sure I don't go down too low, that way it doesn't look kind of crazy. So now, the fun part is picking your shimmer shade. Today, I think I'm gonna go for the darker color, because why not? I'm feeling a little sultry today, so that's what color we're gonna use. Is the shade Sultry right there. It's like this pinky color, and we're just gonna grab some on that flat shader brush. It's kind of chunky, but I don't really mind it since it is very pigmented. And I'm gonna take this Urban Decay makeup setting spray and just spray it onto the brush. Tap off the excess, that way you're not gonna get too much fallout, even though you do still have your bake on, so it's fine. And then I just put it on my eyelid, like the first three quarters of my eyelid, I don't know. And then I go up to the crease, and that's when you cut it. You cut it. This is like a fake cut crease because like it's not really cutting your crease, but this is basically what I do with shimmers every day. So it doesn't really matter if it's a dark shimmer or light shimmer. Your girl is gonna do a fake cut crease with it pretty much every day. And just doing the same on the other eye with that same color. This color is not really doing it for me right now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go in with this rose pink color. And the brush is still kind of wet, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. And go over top. Yep, that's definitely what I wanted to happen. So just doing the same thing with this color on both sides. Alright, next thing I like to do is bronze my face up a little bit because she's looking a little pasty. I mean, obviously I am, that's fine, but I'm not trying to look like this all the time. So I'm going to take the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer in the light medium shade, you know, because she's light. She's definitely not medium, but that's fine. And then I'm taking it on a Morphe Y4 brush and I'm just swirling it in there. This is a magical step, guys. I just swirl it on my cheekbone. I don't contour with this. I will contour in a minute. I go over my chin, my double chin I should say. That way it kind of blends down the neck a little bit better with your foundation. Do it on this side, give you a little warmth because she's looking pale. And then the final favorite part is your forehead to make it look like a non-4-5 head. We're trying to look like a 3 head, not a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8 head. Thank you. Thanks, jeans. Anyways, now we're gonna contour with our Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit. Ugh, controversy, we love that. So now I'm gonna take the Morphe M530 brush and I'm just gonna dip into the shade Shadow Play in the middle. As you can see, the middle are my favorite colors. And it's time to sister snatch our cheekbones. I hate myself. All right. Beautiful. You're just creating shadows where you don't naturally got them, but you know, fake it till you make it, right? Just kidding, we love a natural, sis. I'm just kidding, but it's fine. Just contouring a little bit to be a little bit more skinny. I don't know what my hand was doing over here. And then I do like to take it up on my forehead as well, just to really, wow. Looks like I just punched myself. I made a mistake. That's okay. I make them sometimes. I'm just taking that powder brush from earlier and kind of toning that down. Cool. And then I take whatever is left on that brush and just kind of go down the sides of my nose. I don't do this all the time, just sometimes. All right, that's contour for you. And I'm thinking I'm gonna take that burnt orange shade and just take it on this Morphe Y20 brush. Looks like this is a little pencil brush, and I'm just gonna take that and run it along my lower lash line. I'm going to take Sienna, which is that shade right next to it, and we're gonna do it on the outer part. Okay, now we are going to do blush, which is gonna bring some life back into your face, which we need right about now because I'm looking a little bit scary. So I'm gonna take the MAC Warm Soul brush. What? Blush is what I meant to say. What's going on right now? Okay, so the next step is blush. I'm gonna be taking MAC Warm Soul, which is like my favorite blush of all time. I literally use it every day, and I'm gonna take it on a Morphe Y5 brush and just kind of swirl my brush around. I'm kind of heavy-handed with blush, but that's fine. And I go like this, and just kind of go like that with it, and bada bing, bada boom, you don't look so dead anymore, except for when you're me. And literally I look like a corpse right now, but it's okay. Highlight will bring it back. So I always like to set my face before I do highlighter, that way it's more vibrant and pops more. So I'm going to be setting my face with the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control. I'm not oily, but I got this. I don't really remember when, but I have it. So I'm just gonna use it, and we're gonna set our face with a few sprays, a few meaning 800. She is damp. Okay, and for highlighter today, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter on a Morphe M510 brush. I just swirl it around. Ooh, beauty. Wow. I just swirl it in there and then watch and learn, guys. You ready? Here we go. Wow. She's a stunner. She's a stunning queen. And down the nose. That's too much, but that's okay. I never said this was subtle. Soft glam who? Never heard of her. And this side. Ooh. My focus was like, Jenna, you're going crazy. We know. I am crazy. Next is our Cupid's bow. And then I always like to take it on my pinky and go on the inner part of my eyeball. Kind of look a little bit more awake. And another reason I do setting spray before highlighter is because I do highlighter before mascara and I don't want my mascara to run under my eyes. Now we're going to curl our eyelashes and put on mascara. In case you're wondering, I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex, this little mini. That's what I got right now. It's what we're working with. This is some of my favorite mascara though. And time for the finishing step, which is lips. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood. It's my favorite liquid lipstick, favorite shade. You couldn't pay me money to not wear this lipstick. Okay guys, as always, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any video suggestions, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see any future videos from me. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.